No. Welcome back to Sailwind. I think I have a plan for the ship. We're going to keep the cloth roof. We are going to go large rudder, bilge pump, crow's nest. We're going to change this to be this other variant, which is less obstructive. We're going to go with square sails. One for the front, and I'm actually going to put a square sail in the back as well. That's not all. We're going to try gaffs. Okay, we're going to put gaffs behind them. Then we're going to add some staysails in front of them. And I think that's it. So my plan is, if this doesn't work out, we'll just change it when we get to Dragon City. So we'll try it out to cross the ocean. My thought process is, it kind of provides us a little bit of a hybrid. I don't know if it's good, but yeah, I ended up splitting the last episode into two. So the second extra part that I listed as like 22.5, I think. And that was just us playing around in here, trying to think through this. We ended up building it a couple times just so I could walk around on the deck and play with the winches a bit to see how it all worked. So that gave me a better idea of kind of what we can do. And the nice thing about all of this is they can all roll up. So if we don't need them, they can be out of the way. I figure the gaff sails and the stay sails kind of act a little bit like, what's the other sail called? I already forgot. The lantine. Not quite as versatile, but for like going upwind, we should be able to position these similar to how we would a lantine. Again, I don't think it'll be as good as a lantine is, because they are kind of split in two. But it will provide us with some better upwind capabilities than just the square sails. So the square sails will be good for going kind of like downwind. And I don't know, I might just keep the other ones out of the way, or we'll try to incorporate those two. Depending on our positioning, these stay sails might not get any wind, because the square sails will probably be blocking it. It also made me realize, when I was saying, like, why don't we just go straight downwind? I guess another reason is, you have more than one sail, you know, your rear sail would just block most of the wind from hitting your front sail. Or if you're at an angle, the wind can hit kind of both. That's probably another reason why you don't want to go straight downhill, or downwind. This is what I want to try, and we'll just see. Yeah, worst case, we undo it. The only thing I might adjust here is on this. The square sail, I might shrink that down a little bit more, just so we're not like blocking our view from the helm. It could probably be a little bigger. Now, we did encounter an issue where when this is rolled up, it was white. Can't even tell. Is that white? Tan, dark. But I think I was just going to go with the dark. Yeah, they all seem to be dark. Yeah, that one looks white. Or we make them white in case it happens again. And though for some reason the square ones don't seem to change. I guess they're kind of blue, not white. Well, they look white in the sun. They're kind of like a teal, which does match the color there. So that's more like a creamy white. Yeah, you can't change the cloth, I guess. It'd be nice. I kind of like just the regular cloth look, but... I'll try that. The squares look darker for some reason, but they are indeed the same size. I'm trying to position everything just so it looks okay, or like it won't interact. Like we don't have ropes going through other ropes or other sails. So that's why I have this guy quite short. If I lower it any more, then the stay sail line intersects with it. Now there's still some magic happening here, but so be it. One thing I could possibly do is do a long bowsprit. Change this to long. Add back the sail. And we either try to match it up with the gaff, or we could make it bigger. And I accidentally got rid of that one. There we go. That's our ship. So again, we got the crow's nest, we got the bilge pump, we got the large rudder, we got the cloth roof. Yeah, we'll just avoid the cabin, I guess. Now let's try the cabin. It does mean we won't be able to see things very well. But, like we can't look up through the cracks anymore. I'm gonna shorten that as well, maybe. Just for looks. And maybe allow some wind to sneak through, I guess. Okay. Something like that. If we really wanted to, we could do that, I guess. Just so they match with the gaff, but it's probably more effective if we keep it that one a bit bigger. And that'll cost us 5,288. I also cleaned the ship and repaired the ship. And if we get an error with the colors of the masts, could always jump back in here and probably just change the colors. I don't know what it costs to change the colors. I assume not much. Maybe just the shipyard fee. Not sure. If it counts as like completely changing. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, that was one reason I maybe didn't want the cabin. But, so an issue with the cabin that we noticed in the second thing is this winch is like in the wall. So that's kind of unfortunate. It also kind of interferes with the mooring line. So I saw someone recommend on the Discord or the forums or something that maybe it should have like a notch removed out of there to allow for the ropes, or even maybe this part could be notched out even. I don't know. But we'll just ignore it. Oh, we got a crow's nest. I do like it. It did interfere with the lanterne because of the ladder. The square sail, I think it works out decent. It doesn't seem to interfere too much with that, or at all. In terms of getting on and off without falling off the boat, seems okay. And we got a free cleaning. Well, not a free cleaning, but paid cleaning. I did run into an issue, if you didn't catch the extra video. All of our bottles like popped out of these crates, and they were just all over the floor. I put them back in and tried saving again, and they stayed this time. It didn't seem to matter that they were on the shelves, I just kind of took them off. Not confident I got them all correct, so there might be a couple mystery bottles. I also had 2 bottles here that I wasn't sure, because they were kind of in between the 2 piles of, like, snake oil and elixir, so I put those 2 on the shelf. But those 2 just they're gone. I don't know where they went. They completely vanished. So I also tried removing the mod and everything like that to see if it was mod related. It didn't seem to be. So I put the mod back on. So here's our bilge pump. I don't know how it works, but I guess we'll find out. I'm not totally sold on the little cabin. Mainly because the cloth part in the front looks a bit odd. We could try removing it, I suppose. But we'll keep it for this trip. We can always make changes in, yeah, Dragon Cliff. So we want to get prepared to leave. I think I should get some more water. As well as maybe some fruit. Because currently we have like 2 barrels, mostly full. We got some food, lots of fish, or a decent amount of fish, and we can always catch and cook more. But I'm thinking we should grab maybe another couple barrels of water, maybe some more firewood as well. And then I kind of wanted to get a crate of oranges, which I think we'd have to buy here, assuming they trade oranges, which they probably don't. They do. Ooh, cost us 500, but I kind of want to do that. It's probably not financially wise. A medium package. What's a medium package? Oh, those are the wrapped ones. I wonder how many are inside. But before that, I will probably look at the trades so we don't kind of spend too much money. Make sure we can bring something with us in our travels. I wanted to check, oh yeah, the map. You're not in the way. So we're probably just going to go to Dragon Cliff. I don't know if we'll stop at any of the other little islands. I'm not sure if we can in this boat. But to get a distance, it's like 1350. Okay, so assuming we can go about, you know, I think we've been going about 8, right? Between 6 and 8. That means it should take us between, you know, 7 to 10 days to get there. So it'll be a week on the water. Maybe more. See if I can grab some water before they close. I don't know how much water we go through. Let's just grab 3, just in case. We don't want to run out of water. We do have some bottles as well, though. And I might just store the bottles, or the barrels up front there. And maybe we'll put the last one just on the deck. Okay, so now we got to figure out what to bring. Wonder if we can use the missions to kind of give us an idea. Lots, okay, wow. Oh, wow, interesting. We could bring gold as a mission. I mean, that gives us a lot. Do it 11 days. I think we could do it. Okay. I didn't even consider, like, how much the missions would give us. Oh, that's Oasis. Spices. Wow. We could probably take a lot. Could probably take gold and, right? How much was gold again? 1200, that's fine. Spices, that's fine. That'd be, what, 5 barrels? Silk. Everything's 11 days, is it? It's 36 days for spices. Hmm. Of course we'll bring you your mail for $4,000. 37,000 or 3,700. Okay. Looking good. Okay, so we'll do gold. I won't do it click yet. We'll wait till we're about to leave. Gold, medicine. Oh no, I keep clicking on Oasis. Gold, spices, silk, mail. That's 4. If we could do even one more. White tobacco. Again, 36 days. 5. Okay. Missions figured out. But my intention of looking through here was to see, like, you know, what might they be interested in. So are they interested in white tobacco? Could sell it there for 418. We can buy it here for 298. I mean, it's really light, but compared to the missions. Oh, it is nice that they're like right in the same spot, so switching back and forth isn't too much of a big deal. So let's check the tobaccos. Does seem like green. No, that's a loss. Yeah, it does look like white. White would be the way to go if we want to do that. I mean, salt only weighs 8. Gain a profit of about 500, 600. What does it tell me the profit still? I guess it does. I don't have to click back and forth. The game does it for me. Gold, we could profit if we could afford it, but we can't. We have 9,900 to work with. I assume it's probably not worth bringing fish across the ocean. Oranges, goat cheese, rice. I mean, goat cheese does sell for a lot, but it's a standard crate. Those are big. Take up a lot of space. Lamb, silk. Silk is good. Silk is very good. And spices was one of the missions and is also pretty good. So we'll probably kill a day just loading this up, I would think. I gotta look over the missions again to check the sizes. So it says 3. And it's a small crate, so similar to the silver. So that's not a problem. Spices, I assume, are the big barrels, right? Standard barrel. Mail, we don't have to worry about. 7 of these, but those are small as well. Was it silk? Just 1, 60 pound. And silk comes in a big crate. So it doesn't sound like a lot. I can go to sleep, but I feel like we could fit that on the boat without any issue or problem. It's been quiet around here lately. Haven't seen any boats in port for a while. You don't sell the oranges here, do you? No. And we got lots of coffee. I would like to pick up some more shelves, I think. And I am tempted to buy... Oh, no, over here. One of these. Even though it's big. Just so we could... If we did buy oranges, we could just put it on one of these. I'll do that later. I might use the loading guy to help me buy furniture. So it's a matter of what we want to do. Probably do silk. There's 16 available. Even if we bought 10, that would only be 600 pounds. It'd profit us around, 6,000-ish. Maybe less, probably less. kind of leaning away from the white tobacco. I feel like it just... We'd have to get a lot of them. You know, we'd have to get 6 of these per silk. So... That to me doesn't seem worth it. Be 1,800 versus 700. And that wouldn't really save us that much weight, right? Would it at all? I mean, it'd save us, what, 54? 54 versus 60, so save us 6 pounds, I think. It's in pounds, I think. And we can also do spices, which is actually pretty good. And weighs less than silk. But will profit us half. So per weight, less profit. But per investment, cheaper. So I think we'll start with silk and then maybe do spices after. So we do 10 of these. That's 6,890, maybe a bit more probably. Leaving us with about 3,000. Now this is all assuming we don't, you know, capsize out there and sink and lose it all. And then cry. So it is interesting, the gold, you know, if we could afford it. We'd need 17,000 as an investment, and we'd gain nearly 6,000 for 400 pounds. Or we do 10 of these, as we discussed, costing us 7,000, profiting us about the same, and a little bit more weight, 1.5 times the weight. You know, but almost like 1/3 the investment. I'm curious what happens if you try to buy something you can't afford. Does it just say no? Or does it like put you into debt? Let's not try today. Okay. 1. These are standard crates, mind you. It's going up. Oops. Yeah, already dropping. 530. Okay, we got 5. Maybe we stop at 6. Yeah, let's stop at 6. Tempted to get then some spices. Maybe... Or... Stop there. Should probably do the math on our weight. Okay, how many of these did I end up getting? 6? I try to get an even number, just for like stacking purposes. 6 and 3? It will also tell me here. 4. Where's my 4th barrel? Oh, in the tarp. Okay, so our total weight, including the missions, including our 4 barrels of water, not including anything else that we have on there already, is under 2,000 pounds. So I'm not worried at all with the weight yet. We've got 4,500 remaining. I think I'm just going to hang on to that as a... just in case we screw up and lose it all. We still have $4,000, hopefully, to, you know, get... because we'll lose 5% of that if we have to recall the ship. And we're to lose some of the cargo. But then we want some money to rebuild, I think. It is still early morning. I really want to buy oranges. I know we could buy bananas instead. Probably. These are like a premium. I just want oranges because I haven't seen them yet. This one's mine. Okay, it says loading, but I assume I can open it. We're gonna buy some more shelves. I don't know how many. We'll buy 4. We'll buy them all. And then I can load those. We'll buy the drying rack. Load that. We'll buy some firewood. Load that up. It's kind of neat, because you're kind of saying like, hey, I want this stuff. Load it onto my ship for me. So 4 barrels of water for 7 to 10 days, I think is enough. I feel like a barrel lasts us like 2 to 3 days, right? Depending. I mean... Oh no, we'd have to eat this right away, wouldn't we? It's probably a bad idea. Rain. No bread for us. Oh, right. Wait. How do I load again? I'm not done. Uh-oh. Is that still okay? Okay, yeah, they're just stacked. There we go. Fixed. I think I'm going to get rid of one of these barrels of water. Or remove it, I mean. We're going to put the shelf in its stead. Okay, I can't put things in my inventory right now, it seems. Maybe just because of the loading, unloading thing. Oh. I keep thinking it's crooked, but I think it's just because this thing is slanted. Yeah, I think that's it. Put our firewood on the shelf instead. Maybe an extra one in here. Oh, this might not actually work because of how crooked it is. Be some slanty shelves. Where you put stuff that you don't want to stay on the shelf. That kind of holds. This is what I'm trying to deal with, like... Because I can't pick where I put stuff on the stove unless I drop it on the stove. In order to drop it, I have to not be looking at the table, not be looking at the shelf, and not be looking at the stove. And then I can drop it onto the thing. So I'm trying to... I want to get rid of this one. I feel like that'll make it easier. And actually, maybe if I do that... Just gonna make one long shelf. And now... Yeah, as long as I don't look up too high and wouldn't be standing on shelves, I think that'll work better. Now, it's interesting. These crates still think they're firewood, even though they're not anymore. But when you're using the loading and unloading, it still says firewood. These are, in fact, full of my fish. These shelves do look weird. They're level. They just don't look level. Definitely not level that way, though. Yeah, to get level, you have to put it way up. Okay, we won't worry about that one. I mean, those are slanted, too. So I think I'll just put one down there. That one actually kind of works. You know, if it's slanted that way, it means things will be less likely to fall off the shelf. Maybe we should get some more lanterns? Some more candles, I mean? Okay, we kind of decided we can't... Well, they kind of look like they fit, actually. Maybe we'll say we can bring these big crates down here. Of course, there's not really any place to put them. Put a couple in the front. Okay, that works. I put those back on the shelf. This is just more potions and some fishing hooks. Maybe we want to get some extra fishing hooks. Hopefully I don't think they explode out. Unless you open them, until you open them. And these will just store under the stairs. Okay, next our oranges. And our dates. I kind of want to open up to see if they are already dried. I assume the oranges aren't, but then they'd go bad if they weren't, right? So let's stop unloading for now. It is empty, correct? Yes. Open. Uh-oh. And another case of the crate. Holds more than... They are dried. Okay. So they should be fine. Just gonna take out some. The overflow. That's interesting. Oh, I think I ate them. Oh. Okay. So that's fine. And then we open our oranges. Whoa. Well, this is a bigger crate too. Very nice. Okay, and what are you? Dried orange. Okay, so the drying rack that I bought is not useful. Unless we want to dry fish. In which case we'd probably want to buy salt. We can put our extra dates back in here. Okay, but we're nutrition-wise, we should be good. Some expensive oranges, but that's okay. And for now, we'll store that right there. Our extra food. And this, I do believe, are elixirs. These ones are elixirs. And those ones are the snake oil. These should be elixirs. Oh wait, no, that's firewood. Never mind. Oh yeah, they're back here. Think. These ones? Yeah. Those are all elixirs. And then these on the shelf should be the snake oil. Assuming I didn't get them all mixed up. So I think that's it. Next is just the cargo. And I think we're ready to go. Other than I'll try to grab some lantern candles too before we leave in the morning. Okay, so that's all fine. You can put a pot up there, kind of. It works. Good enough. We have our mug. Coffee. Can maybe even put our tea up there. It always goes upside down for some reason. Okay, not our coffee. Our coffee goes in the counter. The big day. Big day. Thank you, thank you. Here, have a drink. Not too long ago, a boat departed for Kronos carrying a sizable loads of goods. Fascinating. What if I want this bottle? This one. Can I have that bottle? No. Is it time to buy art? I mean, some of these are pretty cheap. But, I mean, 1,000 isn't that cheap. I like this one. I like this one. Has kind of like a fantasy vibe to it. Phallic. This one's nice. Nice colors. It's kind of cool. It's like they're trees. They're also walking and glowing. Are they trees? Oh, it's just got nice colors. Okay, well, nothing today. We just look at it. Don't know where we'd put it. Candles, please. Are you the one? You are. 202 or 202? Right. I'm gonna buy that many. We have room for 3 more. No, we're fine. All right, time to get our trades. Right after I look at the wind. The wind is heading northeast. Perfect. That means if we go east, due east, we're doing fantastic. Now, I don't know if we got to exchange money here or we'll have to exchange money over there. The Dragoons are kind of 1 for 1, nearly. Right? Oh, wait, no. Not 1 for 1. 1 to 10. It's going to be weird. I mean, as is with currency. You learn what your currency is worth, and then you go somewhere else. You're like, I have no idea what this is worth. I have no idea if what I'm buying is of value. Okay, so we want gold. No, wait, let me just double check. It's changed, has it? 11 days? Wasn't it 7 before? Oh, look at that. Even better. No, it was always 11. I'm just confused, as always. The memory loss. It happens quick. Okay. Gold. Silk. Spices. Mail. And you're just paying me 4,000 to bring your mail across the ocean? Incredible. There's one more, right? What was the last one? Tobacco? Coffee? Goat cheese? White tobacco. Something's happening outside. Gonna hold you responsible. Alright, I need your help, sir. I want you to take these spices. Okay, and this silk. And that silk. I want 2. Don't forget the mail. Tobacco. 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 And then the gold. There's just one thing of gold? Is that all of it? Gold, 1 crate. Silk was 3. Spices of 4. Mail of 1. Tobacco of 7. I'll show you where to put them, okay? Exactly. Alright, I want you to put the silk on top of the other silk. It's tricky to place it. going to lock ourselves in so we can't get back there. Yeah, that's all the silk. Good, good. Now tobacco. Just load it up on top like that. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. And drop it, drop it. Okay, this is where I want you to be sneaky. Okay. We're going to hide the gold right in between. In case we run into pirates. They'll never look under one crate. Or even not even under, just like between. Drop it. Okay. Pretty good. All of our cargo is kind of front heavy, mind you. So with that in mind, I'm gonna rearrange our spices. Actually, sometimes they come on when you're sleeping. So I'm just gonna keep the gold right near me. Right in the center of the ship, but right there. I'll put this white tobacco as a decoy, in case they thought, we know where he put the gold. Nuh-uh. Alright, and our spices are good for 36 days, which means we can get lost at sea for a little while. Yeah, as long as we have room to navigate around. Kind of what I'm looking for. Access to our winches. Access to our anchor there. We've never used, I don't think, in this boat yet. Can sneak through there. Access that. We've got our extra water. I don't know. Got a couple spices down here as well. So we're not full, but we're decent. Could definitely have taken more cargo, but oh, don't forget our mail. Keep that under here. Keep it safe and dry. Could be interesting, like weather effects. That is something a Merchant Promise is doing. Not to compare the two, just because I love that game as well. But yeah, like goods can take damage from the rain, crates take damage from the rain and stuff, so slowly stuff does deteriorate. I guess similar to like how the ship takes damage. But cargo-wise, we don't have to worry too much. But we can still pretend it matters. We believe. And I don't think it lets me hammer these ones down. No. Oh, that one, yes. Interesting. Why is that? You've got strange ways. Mysterious, mysterious ways. Okie dokie. I guess this could be like equivalent of like tying down your goods. Weirdness. Are you touching? No? I don't get it. I don't know. Test it out on the water. Okay, so we got our fishing rod, check. We got additional hooks, check. We got lots of firewood all over. Firewood. We've got some fish. We can catch more and smoke it. Our bottles are all upright. Got a knife. We've got a little bit of bread. We've got a little bit of banana. We got dates. We got oranges. We have tea. We have cooking stuff. We have all of our tools. We have our eyepiece, spyglass, thingamajig. We've got our speedometer, chip log. We've got that thing, and this other thing, and that. We've got a compass or two. We've got an extra map, which we could put in here, because why not? we've got all of our cargo. Help! Stuck! Thanks for your help. We've got sails that we don't know how to use yet. What could go wrong? Let's go! Yeah, these ones are tricky. You gotta look at them just the right way. Okay, so we should be able to use this thing, which I totally know where it goes and how to access it. It's one of these. Is it you? It is. So with that alone, the wind's going northeast this way. We should be able to get out of here, I think. Just using the stay sail. I could probably bring it in. Now, this is a little trickier because we're going to like loosen and tighten. We're on our way across the ocean. It's incredible. Uh-oh, did I bring enough of this? I don't know, actually. Hold on! Abort! Drop anchor! I'm going for a swim. I almost forgot. I'll take one of those, and one of those, one of those, and an extra bucket. That's it. I think one broom's enough. Yes. There's our bigger rudder. Oh! Perfect. Still perfect. First try. All right. Where were we? And how do we do the rear stay sail? This one, probably? No idea. Nope. I mean, it's gotta be one of these. Is it you? Those are the directional ones, probably, for it. That would be probably it. Or that might be the gaff. That's the slack for the gaff. Good. It's good to learn as you're, like, setting out. Okay, so not that one. I mean, there's only so many left. Hey. We found it. All right. That's not my spyglass. I don't think we needed another bucket, but you know. Just have them in multiple places. And I don't have time for this. Yes, you can go right here. I know what I'm doing. Tighten that one down. I'm not giving too much thought to the sails just yet until we're kind of out there, pointing in the right direction. They're kind of flapping around though. Good. But we're also kind of facing upwind by the looks of it. Which is interesting, actually. I'm just curious now. Okay, so because of that, just loosen that all the way and pull it taut the other way. So these do seem to have an advantage, right? Maybe? Although I don't know if that would like push us backwards. Probably, right? Okay, I'm just gonna go straight out though. I don't want to try to turn in there. I know there's some low spots. So for simplicity... Yeah, like if the wind hits that, I feel like it would slow us down, not help us forward. I was just wondering, I guess that's how you can go backwards though if you needed to, right? I also wonder if it can help you turn better. We want a heading of east. Pretty simple. And if there's anything I forgot, it's too late because I've forgotten it. Got lots of candles. Feel like we could probably let down our square sail now, which is this one. Nope. Is this one. Do kind of feel like we need a lantern over here. Which is why we got spares. Sure. You totally want fire near your sails, I think, right? Okay, we're clear. Let's go ahead and change our heading. So we are heading to the east. Also let down our other square. Oh, just this one? Nope. Just this one. Yes. And now I don't think we really need the stays anymore, so we could pull those back up. Because they're pretty much being blocked at the moment. I think will be continued to be blocked. I just went over this. It's you? Yeah. Okay, so the stays are on the front of the mast. Overdid it. Another benefit of this, we can check the wind, because right now our square sails are barely catching any wind. We can see that the wind is heading, oh, it's even more north by northeast. We might be able to have the stays out as well, we'll see. This is where I'll probably just be doing some experimentation as well. If we put this out, give us an idea. Ideally, we'll get everything set up and then we'll just sleep. Okay, so if we want to change the square, we need to pull this back. Nope, first we got to loosen this one. Yeah, there we go. And we want that pointing kind of in a northeast. Let out a little bit more. I don't know, do I pull in the slack? I guess so. Excellent. And we do the same thing over here to you? Are you for the square? I don't know. Okay, square is rear. This is for the square. So we want to loosen this side. Maybe that was a bit too much. No, I don't want to fish. Not right now. I want to tighten that one. I think I did loosen that way too much. I mean, that looks maybe decent. We could put it like completely perpendicular to the wind, I suppose. Which it's not. And I mean, if the wind's going north by northeast, I guess we should pull it back a little bit more. Also just kind of wondering if it shifts though when we're sleeping. Maybe having it somewhere in between the two is good. Having the sail position more northeast. I guess we could leave some slack in it, actually. Right? We make the slackest part go to northeast. That way. And then have the other one. Hello, moon. Have it slack enough to come back the other way. So if I don't tighten that one, I assume it will kind of pivot itself, depending on the wind. Maybe. Well, it's kind of fun. We get to learn these new sails, like just out on the ocean. Which means I should let this one out a bit more as well. I can't see what I'm doing. Maybe I should learn how many, like, turns. So again, I won't tighten the other side. Or maybe I'll tighten it and then I'll loosen it. Okay. One, 2. 2 revolutions. So if I test that, I should be able to pull this all the way back. And that'll tell me that position. Which is hard to see unless I climb the roof. So that position is kind of a northeast. Yeah, ideally I should have it like east by northeast. I don't know how much swing I should have in there, mind you. So I could loosen this a little bit more. Half a turn. Tighten that. Half a turn. And now I center that. Okay, good. So then it was release this 1, 1.5, or was it 2? 2.5. One and a half. And then we could do the same for the front. Okay, it's pretty good. East by northeast, roughly. A little tighter. A little looser. Good. Okay, leave that. Or, what do we, wait. I want to, yeah, loosen this now. 1.5. Now let's try bringing this all the way back. And now that hopefully is like north by northeast. Not quite. Different size sails, so it could be different. Let's do another half turn. And another half turn. Good. I don't remember how many turns I did, though. That's okay, we can tighten this one. And, what was it, like 1.5, and then a half turn, and then a half turn. I think. So now the question is, do we let out the stay sails? I think we do. I don't think we let out the gaffs, though, because they'll just... I feel like they'll just impede the squares. I don't know if that's 100% true. Okay, this is the square? No, this is the stay sail. And we'll probably want that out. Yeah, like most of that'll be blocked by the square, I think. But we could try it anyway. It's definitely a hazard. Choke ourselves. I gotta loosen them both. I mean, kind of. They're catching some wind. But not consistently. So it could be a case where I'd have to just compare our speed. We're going 8, close to 8. Over 8. Let's say 8. So if I pull those back up. It might be the case that occasionally they catch some wind. Yeah, a little bit. They're helping a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure about the gaffs, though. If I brought a gaff out and I pointed it... You know, maybe. Like, some wind would sneak past it. Some wind would probably, like, deflect off of it. I don't know if it would be a net gain. Is this the gaff? What you doing, gaff? You're all twisty. I bought a faulty sheet. It's torn. Where is your line? Oh, right here. That ain't right. How do I untwist it? Yeah, this one, right? Nope, that's square. Release it again. There we go. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'd probably want to bring it back a little. Maybe even have it at a steeper angle. I mean, that's jumping out of the water, I guess. Now the other issue is we are keeling. Excuse me. Keeling. No, healing, not keeling. We are heeling over. But we are heeling over less than 25 degrees, I think. 45 would be like here. 22 and a half would be there. Yeah. I'm gonna pull this up though. I don't think it's helping. And I think I am gonna pull this sail back so it can't go that far. Oh, I should have been looking. So I don't want us to tip. I don't want too much like sideways. So I'd rather go a little slower, but be a little more stable. So I'm gonna maybe keep the sail at... yeah, I don't know, somewhere between. Maybe pull that one back a bit too. 1. So this one resets itself. I wonder if it's just because it jumps out of the water. It's the one in the... when we had it in the Dow, it stayed. That seems a little better anyway. Getting up to 9. Hard to say though, wind could be changing. Well, what do we say? Do we just... I think we just leave out the squares. We could pull them up a little bit while we sleep. Totally remember which is which. This is the square, I think. Oh god, I'm gonna pass out. I'm not ready. Okay. I think that's fine. Let's go to sleep. Hope for the best. Sail by hope. Last check on our heading. Still east. I need some fish or something. Alright, good night. And we'll catch you in the morning in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. What's happening?